What's up with it? Back again.
I don't know what's taking
Supposed to be getting unloaded and they ain't started on nothing. So I don't know. For the most part, I guess to really build an audience, get stuff going, I ain't gonna just wait till people get in. You know, 'cause I'm just really sitting here waiting to get unloaded. So I probably end up just talking. You know, regardless. 'Cause I don't know. I ain't really into the responding to stuff unless people really just say something worth me responding to. But yeah, this is my Cadillac right here. It's a 1993 Fleetwood Chrome, and I don't know. I've been working on it for about off and on for probably about 5 years. I've been working on it, and probably a couple of years ago. I think it was a couple of years ago. I painted it, and what was it last year? I don't know. Man, I work on stuff. I work on something, and I'll be consistently working on it for a month, 2 months or something. Then I stop working on something else. That's kind of been an adjustment to this Cadillac. But yeah, when I got it, it was factory interior, factory paint. It was like this. It was an odd color, man. It was like from what some people like they experts on cars, different makes and models and stuff. So some people was like, it was like a goldish purple kind of color, or gold with a purple flake. Cause from one aspect, if I showed a picture of it, it looked gold, but it had like this purple, like curl to it. And so this one dude that had a Cadillac that I bought some parts from, he was telling me that it's a rare color. They didn't paint a lot of that color. So for a short period of time, I was gonna paint it that same color. I was gonna paint it back to the original color. And I don't know, in my head, all I can see was blue. Like I already had painted one of my cars this color. And I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it blue. So I painted the same blue as my Caprice. And I got a Caprice. I done a whole lot of work on it. I done had for a long time. So this car, I painted it blue, and it still got factory interior. I got eventually I'm gonna get the interior real posted. I'm gonna change the whole interior to black, and it had hydraulics on it when I got it. But that's the main thing. I've been going through this whole car on the hydraulics, because whoever had put this kit in, they mostly just slapped this kit off into the car. So I had to so far I had to change the motors, change the hydraulic motors, and then I had to change 3 of the solenoids, batteries. I've been just running it with 3 batteries. I really need more, but I'm gonna get some more batteries this week. And but I need to redo the rack. That's the thing. The main thing I got to do next is I got to redo that rack, and I had to change the cylinders. I changed the back cylinders and the back springs, because the original springs that they was using looked like they just took some rear spring, the factory rear springs, and cut them and then put them on the car. And so it was just all it was crazy. It was crazy. And then the front was kind of fucked up too. They had some more bullshit springs in the front, and it looked like they just took front cores, cut them down, and put them on there, and it just wasn't like they just threw it in there. So the car, to me, really wasn't stable. So I had to go through all that. I had to go through, change the cylinders, change the springs, change the cups, all the hoses, all that was fine. And I got to rebuild. I still got to rebuild the rack, and because they basically just got the rack sitting in there. It's just basically sitting in there, like literally sitting in there, and they put some little, I don't even know what the fuck you call it. It's these fucking metal straps that they come rolled up, but they got a bunch of holes in it. and they took that and screwed that down to the fucking body of the car and to the fucking rack to hold the hydraulic rack in place. And I hadn't changed that, but that's what I gotta rebuild that whole rack to a whole new rack. Then got that done. Had a couple things I had to do to the motor and stuff to get it to where it's running the way it's supposed to be running. So that's where I'm at with it right now. It's just doing all the little bullshit, like all the little finicky bullshit that you got to do to it to get it to be reliable and be safe. You know, it's funny because I ain't never been like a person of safety. It was all about getting that motherfucker together and rolling. That's how I was back in the day. But now I'm like, man, I ain't trying to break down on the side of the road. I want to make it to where I'm trying to go to. I don't want it to break while I'm driving. So I've been going through the whole process of making sure everything is the way it's supposed to be or how it should be. One of the main things I discovered, this picture here is from last Friday, I believe. And Friday, Friday. Maybe it's from last Friday, I think. But on this one, I was working on the brake calipers in the front. But I realized I need to redo the brake lines. The brake lines that goes from the frame to the caliper. I need longer ones. And then the brake lines that's on the back it goes from the frame to the rear end. And then like the rear end is hard line, but it's some flexible brake lines that come down just like on the front. And so I didn't know that those things was under stress. Like if I lock it, like right now, this is when I figured it out. It's locked all the way up like it is in the picture. Right now, my brake lines are stretched in the front, and like in the front is stretched because it's locked all the way up, and the wheel is turned all the way to the left. So since the wheel is turned all the way to the left, it's pulling that brake line like, it's pulling it like this. Like the brake line is really just up there in the front like this in this picture. Like it's really like that. And then the back brake line's the same way. And I'm like, well, damn, that ain't really safe. You driving on the road and you lock it up. Say you driving and it's locked up, and you go into an incline, that motherfucker go like this. You pulling that brake line, you know what I'm saying? And what it's gonna do is only fucking a rubber hose with a little bit of metal holding it together. It ain't gonna hold, that thing gonna bust. Next thing you know, all your brake pressure gone. So I gotta redo that, replace that, and so yeah, it's a trip, man. And so just working on that, getting that straight, getting all that, making the car reliable. Need to give me some new brake lines and stuff so I can put them on there so I know I can turn and there's enough play in there to where everything can move like it needs to move and you're not breaking nothing apart. So I just figured that out. And that's something I gotta order. I probably order that tomorrow. What's today? What is today? Today Tuesday. Okay, so I probably need to order that either Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, that's everything. So I gotta redo that rack. And then, once I got this guy, I'm gonna redo the top. The top not bad, but I really want to redo it because I want it to be a canvas top. And it's a guy that does it in my city. And he does pretty good, so I'm gonna go to him. I forget his name. I have to look at it on Facebook. But yeah, but that's supposed to be everything that's going on with the car. We're putting it together. What this thing tripping on? These motherfuckers on break.